not your average place for an interview. Behind the scenes here at a Castrol Edge commercial with the NFL MVP, Adrian Peterson. We'll talk about the commercial in a second, obviously still in your getup here, but I just want to ask you first and foremost about this offseason versus last year's offseason. You were rehabbing last year. Now you're able to enjoy things like this.
Yeah, it's definitely night and day. Last year, really more focused on recovering from the injury and didn't really have too much going on, so I was able to focus on that and bounce back. And now that I'm back, a lot more opportunities coming at me, so I'm enjoying it.
Let's go to where the season left off, and some disappointment because we know that that single season rushing record for you was something that you had kind of put on your radar when you started this comeback from your knee surgery. Falling that short, when you put your head down on the pillow even now, do you think about it?
Not really. I sleep well. I just take it for what it is. It wasn't meant to be. So that's how I look at it. It's something that I wanted to accomplish because it was there, but it didn't happen. We made it to the playoffs, and I was just as excited for about that.
Going into this season, considering now that you're back at full strength, is that single season rushing record back on the table for you?
Yeah. It's not something that I'm going to focus on early. Okay. I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may. But I got my bar set for 2,500. So
whoa.
If I get close to that, the record is shattered. So but ultimately, I want a couple of rings. So we got to start at one, and we need to get that one this year.
I mean, the turnaround for you guys was unbelievable, able to go from, a 3-13 season, then you guys make the playoffs. What's the missing piece, though? Is there one thing, or are you guys ready to roll now? Are you Super Bowl contenders?
I feel like we have the potential to hit the Super Bowl and win. Mm-hmm. It's just all about coming together as a unit, everyone being in sync, and, everyone just listening to what we're saying in-house, as a coaching staff, as an organization, and focusing on that, and not letting the outside influence what we have going.
Did that happen last year? Was there a little outside influence that maybe came in and gave guys, maybe second thoughts about what you were able to do?
No, but that's, especially for those guys that, I'm not that guy to sit there and watch, ESPN all the time, but, guys do that, and they're listening to this and they're listening to that, and they're reading the newspapers. But actually, guys were able to come together and gel and just focus on in-house. So we just need to continue that mindset, and we'll be okay.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but considering how incredible your comeback season was from surgery, you've now set the bar so high for every other athlete who's coming back from an ACL. And in some ways, I think it gives guys hope, gives guys motivation. I saw Adrian Peterson do it, maybe I can do it. But do you realize how much this has had an effect on the rest of professional sports?
I do. I definitely realize it. And it feels good to be that individual that, that's pretty much a statement like, hey, this is something that's been long overdue for ACL injuries. I can't sit here and say the next person is going to dedicate themselves like that. They got the platform, they got that to look at. So I've always, been able to handle things mentally since I was young. So this right here, compared to some of the things I've been through, it was really easy.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here today. Obviously, you got your uniform on. We're here in the sound stage. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. It's just having a great time here behind the scenes at the Castrol Edge shoot. I look at their mindset, and it's about, not being strong, but being stronger. So it really goes hand in hand with, my rehab and my mindset, because I don't settle for just being strong, because there's a lot of strong individuals out there. It feels good to collaborate with Castrol Edge and to be here today.
You've shown it on the field. We have no reason to argue with you, and congratulations on being the MVP, and good luck this season.